Aww. A woman who lost a limb in the Boston Marathon bombing has found her happy ending, and it's with the man who saved her that tragic April day. After Roseann Sdoia's leg was destroyed in the second explosion, a firefighter came to her aid as she lay bleeding on the street. He visited her at the hospital where she was recovering from an amputated leg, but love was the last thing on her mind. Her mother, though, saw a son-in-law in the handsome firefighter. And because mom knows best, the survivor struck up a friendship with her hero that soon turned romantic. In December 2016, firefighter Mike proposed in Nantucket using a special engraved tag on their dog to pop the question. The two are set to tie the knot in a small ceremony in October or November. Keep watching for more stories that'll make you go, aww.
Loving husband lists things he loves about his wife, who struggles with depression. Tim Murphy, an engineer based in Los Angeles whose wife is struggling with depression, decided to leave an incredibly sweet note on his wife's mirror. In the note, he made a list of all the reasons why he loves her. The list goes, "She is my best friend. She never quits on herself or me. She gives me time to work on my crazy projects. She makes me laugh every day. She is gorgeous. She accepts the crazy person I am. She's the kindest person I know. She's got a beautiful singing voice. She's gone to a strip club with me. She has experienced severe tragedy, yet is the most optimistic person about humanity I know. She has been fully supportive about my career choices and followed me each time. Without realizing it, she makes me want to do more for her than I have ever wanted to do for anyone. She's done an amazing job at advancing her career path. Small animals make her cry. She snorts when she laughs." He wrote it while she was away on a trip in San Francisco, during which she felt particularly down. When she got back and went to the bedroom, she found the note on her mirror. She then took a picture of it and posted it with a message on Imgur. "I'm not saying mental illness is cured by nice words on a mirror. In fact, it takes professional care, love, empathy, and sometimes even medication just to cope. Many people struggle with mental illness, more than we probably even realize. Show them kindness and remind them things can and will get better. Everyone needs a little help sometimes. If that person can't be you, see if you have any resources for therapy," she said. "It may just be a few words on my mirror, but I'll look at them when I wake up and know I'm not alone. I'll know I have my best friend, my co-pilot in life, to help guide me through."
Best photo bomber ever. An adorable old lady melted the internet's frigid heart with her delightfully candid reaction to a woman proposing to another woman. Jess Rodriguez had planned a public proposal to her long-term girlfriend at the Art Institute of Chicago, which one unsuspecting museum goer had front row seats to. The romantic proposal thrilled the older woman, who was snapped with a look of pure joy and excitement on her face. Rodriguez and her fiancé didn't even notice the lady's reaction firsthand, only spotting it in the engagement photo later on. Her brother put up the heartwarming scene on Twitter, where it soon went viral and made 95% of the internet collectively melt into a puddle of goo. 2016 might have showcased the worst of humanity, but in this instance at least, love wins.
This is true love. Wife cares for paralyzed husband. In China, the media covered the plight of a newlywed couple whose lives met with tragedy before their marriage had even begun. Mr. and Mrs. Zhao were 24 and 23 years old. They'd only gotten married in March of this year. They'd only been married a few days when Mr. and Mrs. Zhao drove over to the city office to pick up their marriage certificate. The two newlyweds were involved in a traffic accident on their way to the city office. Mrs. Zhao has since then recovered from her injuries, but Mr. Zhao spent several hours in surgery and nearly died. Doctors were able to save his life, but the accident has left Mr. Zhao partially paralyzed. Despite her husband's urging to leave him and seek her own happiness, Mrs. Zhao has stuck with her husband, taking over his daily care. She spent the couple's savings on her husband's medical care and even sold her wedding ring to be able to buy medical equipment to allow her to continue to care for her husband at home. So far, the couple has spent a little under $70,000 in just 6 months on medical care alone. Mrs. Zhao's elder sister and young nephew help her care for her husband, sometimes just staying with him so she can take a nap or grab something to eat. Mrs. Zhao says she'll stay with her husband as long as she can, because when they were married, she promised to stay through sickness and health until death do we part. elderly UK couple dies within minutes of each other. This is what true love really means when the word forever is taken seriously. Harry and Mavis Stevenson married in Derby, England as a young couple in 1949. The longest period of time they ever spent apart was during World War II. And even then, Harry wrote to Mavis every day, sometimes even twice a day. When Harry returned from the war, the couple moved in together and began to live a full and happy life. When Mavis's failing health forced her to move into a care home, her husband moved with her so he could continue to care for her. But all good things come to an end, and Mavis passed away recently, just 2 days after her 89th birthday. The nurses told Harry as gently as possible, then left him alone with his grief while they tended to his wife's body. Another nurse checked in on Harry less than 10 minutes later and was shocked to discover that the healthy 88-year-old had passed away in a matter of minutes. Although they did not come into this world together, they will be buried together in a joint funeral this week.